Hello, good evening, everyone. This is Precious. I'm half of Jake and Precious that you're watching on this page. Together, well, actually, it's just me when I do this series, but I do this series every beginning of the week, either Monday or Tuesday, because I wanted to, give you more information about what we do, what is my role as a mentor and also a coach. I've recently just become a coach. If you've watched my previous live last week, and the previous weeks, I actually did a video with my husband about what it means to be a coach in our digital business system. If you are watching from different parts of the world, please do comment down below which city you're watching from because we know we are global. And so from this part of the world, it's actually about 10 p.m. exactly, a bit 2 minutes over on a Monday night. So let me know either now or later on replay where you're watching from because I know we are everywhere. Like our page, our content, what we do on this business, what we share on our pages reaches everywhere around the globe. As long as you have an internet and of course a device. So, just a bit about me if you have just followed us recently, if you're a newbie on this platform. I am a wife, a mom of two daughters. I'm originally from the Philippines. I'm a nurse manager by profession, and I'm a digital business coach. We started this business in late 2019, and we do this so that we could also pay it forward what we have started. And we are committed on, like giving you more insight to what we do and how you can do it too. So yeah, what I wanted to just discuss is talking to you more about, I don't know, leadership and coaching and how I do that either in the workplace or in our business. Um, so just a few updates. I think last week I did tell you about, a few coaching calls, strategy calls that I've already done since I became a coach officially on November 1. Last week I discussed about, having conversations with potential business partners from Saudi and, oh, hang on a moment, Ukraine. Yes. And currently, when I did the call, he was actually in Nigeria, in Africa. But this last week, so it's really such a blessing anyway. I'm just kind of really grateful about, how being a coach kick-started. It's like a surge of blessing after blessing. And I could see why I needed to be a coach now that I am, because I could really build rapport and connection with the people who wants to do this, and I could really help and impact, how they can decide and how they're gonna be more comfortable and clear to what their next steps are. So it's really, I think, very important, the role that I've already taken up. So last few weeks, no, actually last week, I did a call with people from Dubai and Serbia. Ah, hi, Kuya Bench! Sorry, let me flash that comment. Hi, Kuya Bench. Thanks for watching live. I miss you. Yeah, so I did have a call with someone from an OFW mom from Serbia, so a Filipino by origin, and she's now living in Europe, and also another Filipino mom working and based in Dubai in the UAE. So again, like our main role is to advertise what the business can offer, the business system itself, and it's really amazing how it can reach other people just by, what we do, and what we advertise on the internet. So please, do watch our previous lives with my husband. We also have another series, DG Life with Jake and Precious. It's been quite busy, but otherwise we have been sharing a lot of content about digital marketing, what we do, and yeah, how we earn, right? um so that's been happening recently. Some lots of things going on. Just a side note about my workplace. It's been really hectic last week. So I was actually a bit overwhelmed, and even today I was quite overwhelmed. But it's good because we were empowered. I was feeling fresh coming from church yesterday, um, and it's nice because I was able to recharge and I felt refreshed. Although today, it's like another typical kind of manic Monday. Um, if you can relate to me, let me know. But it was quite hectic, so I was feeling all these emotions and tension as I was processing like my task lists. We had a sorry, we had a catch up with my matron, and I was going through all of the task list about what I should be doing in the next couple of days. So I was really trying to kind of prioritize and writing it down so that I could refer to them, and don't like not be overwhelmed, because sometimes I feel like I'm not able to get through things. So it always helps to organize everything that you need to be doing. And I also had a lot of meetings today. So being a manager at work, I have to always like talk to people, right? And part of me leading them and mentoring them or coaching them, I have to help them realize, like what can they do different, because there are a lot of things that we need to work on, right? Being in healthcare, there's a lot of incidents, any issues relating to safety, about patient care, and all that. So I think it also is important. I mean, that I've learned this prior to starting this business, because now I could transfer all of those skills over to what I do when I coach and mentor business partners around the globe who are actual business owners as well. um like I have to connect and communicate with them. I need to get to know the people I work with so that I could really help them, right? Otherwise, if I'm oblivious to what's happening, or I don't have a clue, then my impact in my a good my impact, I mean the good impact that I can do for them will be very little, right? So when I get to know them and I get to handle certain issues, and maybe in the business, like see what needs to improve, I have to help them do that, right? I have to take them to the next step and probably help them recognize what needs to be changed or what needs to be improved on, and help them understand the barriers, right? So sometimes we have blind spots, and I think that goes for everyone. Even myself, I need people, who I can trust with. Yeah, and who really knows what I do, in what my job entails, or what my role entails, and then really speak to me, and then tell me, give me feedback. And I also am doing that for others. Sometimes it's tricky because sometimes it's not always comfortable to actually address those issues, or discuss that transparently. But it's really important so that you could work together and improve and help one another. um, so being a coach as well, we facilitate best practice, and for me, I should be modeling that, right? So that they could also look up to me, and follow after me. And also by providing feedback, I think it really helps people, so that they know what to do. Oftentimes, they already know what needs to be done, but just really directing them. I can't talk today. Oh, hi. Yeah, directing them to that particular thing. Sometimes we really need those people around us to point out our blind spots. And I do that at work, in the healthcare industry, and also as a coach, a mentor in the beginning, but as a coach now as well. And also, as I said in our previous live with my husband, we do help them realize and maybe clarify some queries they might have that's becoming a barrier for them to taking the next step. I think, I know, being online, it draws a lot of maybe judgment or bias because of maybe prior experience working online, or maybe some scams that you might have come across with previously. So it really helps that you take the journey to learn unbiased. And I think being really honest, when, of course, like now, I'm really sharing openly. But of course, people have to take steps in order to really know what the business is. Um, all right. Thanks for listening so far. And I just want to flash this comment from Carol Kalami Johnson, Digital Online Business. Good morning from Papua New Guinea. Have a great day. Oh, great. Thank you so much for watching live. If you have questions or comments about what I've been saying so far, feel free to connect. The reason for these lives is, really to, of course, increase visibility, and, of course, let you know that I'm a real person. It's not just posts or videos that you see online, but we're actually regular people who have regular lives, right? And doing this business because for us, this is our plan A. We really want to be more flexible and more spontaneous and have the opportunity to really build memories with our children. This is why we were so attracted to this type of business because what I do is just really, I don't know, time pressured at times and quite demanding. So I feel like in the next at least 3 to 5 years, it's really part of how I'm thinking about our future and how I could support all of what we like. Maybe because we serve a church a lot and we really enjoy that. But of course, you're quite restricted, right, to what you can do because of your schedule. Because you have a roster that dictates your schedule. Um, yeah. So this is really why we delved into this type of venture. So if you're really curious to know what is this all about, why do we have a business system that works in the background? How is that possible? How can you earn using a system? Please do sign up on our website, www.jakeandprecious.com. And what it will do for you is that with your micro commitments of signing up and seeking more information, you'll get daily information on your email, and also webinar invites to go to the live workshops, which happens depending on which time zone you're in. If you're on our part of the world, it happens every Wednesdays and Fridays, 1 a.m. And also in the other part of the country in North America is 5 p.m. PST. But these will all be included in the emails, but this will give you an opportunity to really know what is all about. And probably you've been browsing online on Facebook, on your news feed, on YouTube, and you see all these ads about how people are doing and thriving and being successful using a digital business system. There are many things out there, but if you have come across a similar thing to what I'm sharing, it's because it's really getting vital that people use a system, and not um people use a system so that we could run a business behind the scenes, because I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing now as a manager in healthcare, where there is constant staff shortage. We don't run out of patients, right? They always come in, um, and still do this business and look after people there. So I look after people there. I also do people management as a manager. And can you imagine how I could do this on the side and be as active as I can? Um, but I could work on this 1 to 2 hours a day or even less, and then prioritize what needs to be done during the day, right? So for me, I'm a night owl, regardless of my profession, which requires me to be an early bird. But I could still do this. And you know what? Even if it's 15 past 10 p.m., I still have people who can watch this live because we are global, because our business is situated in the online space. So anyway, that's about it. Really, I don't want to make this more longer for you, but thank you for tuning in. I hope that helped a bit, or at least has taken you to another step in exploring more about your option using a business platform that we use. Um, yeah, thank you so much, and I'll see you next week, Monday or Tuesday. Thank you for tuning in. Bye. Take care. God bless.